Hello, good morning in Europe and good evening in United States. This is Ahura with another daily outlook video. In this video, we are going to see what is going on in the stock market, totally in the financial market, what happened yesterday, what is happening right now, and what we have to expect from today and today's market. Today, Tuesday, FOMC will start its two-day meeting, and earlier today we had Australian Reserve Bank meeting and monetary policy meeting and interest rate decision. They surprised us with no change in interest rate. Actually, the no change in interest rate, it was what we were expecting to see, that probably they will not change the interest rate, but the guidance that they told about the increasing interest rates in 2024 was a little bit unexpected, and also they decided to continue the amount of the purchasing of the government asset purchases till mid of November by $4 billion Australian dollar per week till mid of next February. This is what was surprising, and it's affected the AUSI too much, and the weakened the AUSI against its crosses. We will check the AUSI chart as well. For now, we can see, as you can see here, yesterday. US dollar after the Friday's surprisingly gain, an amazing gain. Yesterday a little bit increased. The head of the market is a little bit, as I told yesterday, also a little bit confusing right now, a little bit kind of with no exact decision. Sorry, sorry for the voice. Kind of confusing, and they do not have exact clue of what is going on, because there are many talks about what Federal Reserve Committee going to committee of the Open Market Committee, they are going to decide. And I just like, because the amount of purchases that they are going to for the tapering, the amount of tapering, or for the interest rate, what's the voting numbers, and who is going to vote for what. So these numbers, they will increase a little bit the market risk today. That's the reason that from today we can see the weakness in some markets and strength in some other markets. This is about the US dollar. Why it happened for today. Until tomorrow, we are expecting to see the same range of around the US dollar, around the same range, about around the 94, a little bit less or a little bit up, but around 94 before Federal Reserve announcement. And after announcement, we will see what will happen. I mean, what they are going to say, and what will be the effect of Federal Reserve announcement. This is about the Federal Reserve meeting and announcement for tomorrow, and US dollar index. Let's check the oil market yesterday, because the oil market was, this is a Brent and this is crude oil. The oil market yesterday again increased. We have several reasons that happened yesterday. As yesterday also I told that when we were talking yesterday, the price was somewhere around here, and we talked about that increasing in the market, and same thing happened. Why? There are several reasons. Like, one of them is that the demand in the market is still increasing. The market demand is so strong, and we cannot say that this demand is have some reasons to be reduced or to go less. But at the same time, we have the Cushing crude oil inventories in a historical low of 27, let's say the 27.3 million barrels. This is one of the. This is not the one. This is a historical low inventory levels in Cushing, which is the point that they're giving past to the users. The oil is going to give to the users. At the same time, OPEC Plus policy didn't change, and they are not going to make any changes in the plan, in their earlier plan, to add 400 billion barrels a day per week, 400 billion barrel a day, to get back to the previous pre-pandemic level, which will be end of 2022. Sorry, this plan didn't change yet. So the OPEC Plus didn't change. The supply, it means that didn't increase. At the same time, the demand is increasing. While just adding that, suddenly Russian yesterday they closed the gas at the latest report. I have to check again, but the latest report says that suddenly the Russian they closed the gas to the German, so just like export to the German is paused for I don't know the reason. No one know the reason. There's no reason for that yet, but they probably it's like a pause. It's not like a stop. It's like a pause at the moment. So these numbers, it just put these numbers when we now that this ads and these numbers and the situation for the oil market. When we now that the at the same time, we have the news like that the Iranian they agreed to start their talks with the U.S. About the Iran deal about their atomic stuffs like that. The Iran deal which the U.S. exited from that was like years ago, 2 years ago, and now they're started to talk about the Iran told that till before end of November they will return to the desk to talk about their to continue their negotiations. So these negotiations can probably bring the Iranian to the oil market once more, and that was the reason that the Saudis they stopped increasing their production right now because of some thinking that probably if the Iranian can come back to the market, they will take some part of the market. So they stopped reduction, they stopped increasing their production. So this is also can increase the doubts in the market that will we have enough supply in the market or not. This is just the overall situation in the oil markets. At the same time, yesterday we had the manufacturing numbers. As I told you yesterday, manufacturing in China was better than expected, and we were waiting to see the same in the US and UK. In the UK and US, exactly happened the same. ISM manufacturing in the US surprisingly increased, but the thing is that this market manufacturing was a little bit less than expectations, but still it is in a increasing area in an increasing zone. The numbers telling us the economy is not that bad. At the stock market yesterday, we had a new the new record high, which supported by Coca-Cola and Tesla. The Tesla was really Coca-Cola, Tesla, and energy stocks. Because of the oil increasing, the oil energy stocks they were amazing yesterday and increased amazingly. And with the news from the Tesla that yesterday the Mr. Elon Musk tweeted again that saying that we don't have the demand problem, we have the production problem. The demand is increasing, and we had a news yesterday that Hertz with the Uber probably they will buy 100 not 100,000 cars at 150,000 cars. And Elon Musk told that since we have enough demand, we are not going to sell it with the lower prices, then the prices will be the same price as we are giving to other customers. So it is because there was too many questions that can a Tesla will have the good enough income from this productions, from this orders or not. So that was the answer for that question. For today, we will have the manufacturing purchasing numbers PMI from Germany, and we have to take care about that. About earlier Reserve Bank of Australia meeting I told, but about the stock market and also the stock markets. Let's go. So let's check the charts. That was the reason for increasing the crude oil, which we talked about that, and about the OC. As I told, this is the OC chart. The Reserve Bank of Australia had a meeting, and this meeting decision, since it was very dovish. I mean, the meeting we were expecting a little bit hawkish policies from the Reserve Bank of Australia, but it was surprisingly against that, and it was dovish, which I was. So to be honest, I was not expecting that changes. I was at least expecting to see some tapering about that in the market to make this $4 billion per week to make it to $2 billion a week, but it didn't happen, and they were so hawkish about that. They're so dovish about the policies. About the stock market, yesterday when we were talking, the price was around this level, and I told that we are since this week ahead of the FOMC meeting. We're gonna see some weakness in the stock market, and even thought if it's closed a little bit higher and we had a little bit better prices last night, but this weakness started. I mean, it was much lower than historical high that we had, and S&P 500 started to increasing, and as you can see in a 1 hour chart, chart is started to come under 20 period moving average, and a 50 period moving average at 4,600 is the first support, and under the 4,600 is the futures chart, as you see. Under 4,600 we can see a much lower level. So the S&P 500 totally, I can see that in the short term. I can see that in the side movement with the side or downtrend side movement with the downtrend interests. So probably we're going to see that not high, not expecting to increase more. We are expecting to decrease even more. This is about the stock market. About the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin still is moving between 60 and 62k. So it sounds like to find any new direction, we need to bridge this 62 above in the up and almost 60k in down. So we need to bridge this side movement here to have the new directions. I don't see any reason for higher prices probably, but if you can see the new direction, probably this new direction should be dovish. This is general about the market. What else I can tell you about the 2 days and tomorrow's market in China? As we can, this mixed tone moved to the Asian market, and you can, the Asian market was today a little bit mixed. Some like for example the Nikkei was in a negative area. Let me check it again. Yeah, the Japanese Nikkei is falling 0.4%, while Hang Seng increasing in Hong Kong, and the Chinese Shanghai is decreasing. So the Chinese is totally the environment, and the emotion in the market is for now this negative. This negative emotion will not support the S&P 500 and the futures as well. So probably we can see the futures in a downtrend. Yesterday I can say about the European stock market also, they had a historical high, and stock markets in Europe also was very good. So this mixed situation and increasing the risk in the market will support the goal to increase to the higher prices. So probably in the next day, we will today and tomorrow we will see the oil above 1,790 and 1,800 around these levels before FOMC announcement, and after FOMC announcement, based on the situation and announcement, we will see what will happen for the future. But before the announcement, we will see the oil, we will see the gold around 1,790 and 1,800. This is what we are expecting for gold price. Oil still, as I told, is still in an uptrend. So this is the general market situation. About the today also, as I told, the main focus will be about German manufacturing numbers. About the tomorrow's about the FOMC meeting also, we have to wait and see what will decide. But what I can say that at least please before FOMC meeting, do not make if you don't have open position, don't try to have open try to open a new position, and wait till end of the meeting, end of this 2-day meeting, which is gonna start from today. We will have not like you have to wait just 24 hours. Wait 24 hours. Let's see what's gonna happen, what they will decide, and 48 hours. Sorry, wait 48 hours. Let's first see what they are deciding, what they want to tell us, and what the FOMC is going to do, and then based on that we can make this our decision. In the earning reports, in the earning front, we will have the Pfizer today and T-Mobile, which they are very important. The most important companies that they're gonna publish their this Pfizer and Pfizer and T-Mobile in the US. They're gonna decide. They're going to publish their earnings reports today. Thank you so much, guys, for being with us, and hope it was useful for you. Please write in a comment your idea, what you want me to cover more in this daily outlooks, just like daily market review, and what you want me to talk about more. Thank you so much, and have a good day. See you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.